Okay guys, today we're going to be taking notes on adding and subtracting decimals. Now we're still new to taking notes from a video, so remember we're going to have to start learning some new strategies. The first thing we're always going to do is to write our title. So today we're going to be learning adding decimals, and you can just write this right in your notebook on your page. Adding decimals. Now, I'm always going to give you some rules, so we're going to box off the top, just about this size, to put in some rules for the day, or key terms, or anything like that. Then we're going to look at how many examples we're going to go through in the video, and we're going to divide it up. Well, today we're going to be doing 4 examples for adding decimals. So we're going to make boxes for our 4 examples at the bottom. So now that we've organized our paper, we can get started with our lesson. So our first rule in adding decimals, the very first thing, so if I'm writing, you're writing, and the great thing about a video lesson is at any time, if you feel like you're behind or you need to catch up, you can just hit the pause button, finish your boxes or your lines, and then push play again and pick right back up. So our first rule is we're going to line up the decimals. What I mean by that is putting one decimal on top of another, just like buttons on a shirt. Then step 2 is we're just going to add like normal. And step 3 is we're going to bring the decimal down. Now first we're going to do one example together. That first example we're going to do is going to do it right here in this corner. Okay, it's 8 3/4 plus 12 6/10. Now we're going to follow our steps. Line the decimals up. So I've got 2 decimals, 2 numbers. I'm going to line them up. Then I'm going to fill in my numbers. So it's 8 decimal 3/4, 8 3/4, 12 decimal 6. Now the 8 ends up on top of the 2 because I lined up my decimals. Okay, we can put in a 0 placeholder anywhere there's a blank space. And we're going to add like normal. So remember we start all the way from the end. 4 plus 0 is 4. 6 and 3 make 9. 8 and 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 and 1 is 2. And we bring that decimal right down as our last step. So I want you to go ahead and try the next example on your own. It is our first example, and you're going to write it down right here. So go ahead and click next to try the next example.